John DeLorean was born on January 6, 1925 in Detroit, Michigan, the oldest of four. DeLorean grew up in a tough time during the Great Depression. His dad found employment as a union organizer at the Ford Motor Company factory in nearby Highland Park. His parents divorced in 1942 due to his father's alcoholism. John worked hard in school after the divorce and won a scholarship to the Lawrence Institute of Technology, which had produced many automobile designers for the auto industry. However, World War II intervened. Drafted in 1943, DeLorean spent 3 years in the Army. He went back to school after the war and earned a Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering, while working part-time for Chrysler, which would lead to a career in the automotive industry.
Once he graduated, he did not enter the engineering workforce right away. Rather, he sold life insurance where he developed an analytical system aimed at engineers. Within the first 10 months, he sold $850,000 worth. Eventually, he went to work for Packard Motor Company, where he helped make major improvements to the automatic transmission. He then got offered a job at General Motors by Oliver K. Kelly, who at that time was the vice president of engineering at GM, a man who DeLorean greatly admired. Kelly offered him his choice of jobs within the 5 divisions at GM. He then went to work for the Pontiac division. He worked his way up to chief engineer for Pontiac in the early 1960s. He helped transform the division from a maker of more practical and conservative cars into one of the nation's leaders in muscle cars. He was then again promoted in the late 1960s to head up the biggest division at GM, Chevrolet. He then solved issues of delayed production for the new model Camaro, as well as the redesigns for the Corvette and the Nova. In 1972, DeLorean was appointed to the position of Vice President of Car and Truck Production for the entire General Motors line. DeLorean left General Motors in 1973 to form his own company, the DeLorean Motor Company. Production delays and financial troubles plagued the company. They did not get cars out until almost a decade after the company was founded. Shortly after, DeLorean was arrested and liquidation proceedings were undertaken, and the factory was seized by the British government.
John DeLorean was an innovative industrial engineer that created designs no one had ever seen before. Specifically, he created the eye-catching gull-wing doors on a car. It is also known as the sports car of the future. Ideas like this car create momentum for other engineers to think outside the box. In industrial engineering, we learn that sometimes people don't know they need something until it is invented. John DeLorean impacted the industrial engineering field with his unique design of cars. In addition, he designed and implemented features such as the wide-track wheels, the lane change turn signal, and the widescreen wipers. Even though these might be seen as small-scale innovations, these ideas have greatly impacted the automotive industry. DeLorean's success was noted within the company. His success continued as he became the youngest GM's division head. From DeLorean, we can learn to be inventive, innovative, and to think outside the box.
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.